Toyota just did something no one expected. They brought back the Stout, and not as a retro showpiece, but as a serious modern truck built for today's buyers. Welcome back to MVP Wheel, and trust me, the 2026 Toyota Stout isn't just another pickup. It might be the most important small truck Toyota has launched in decades. In a market dominated by oversized, expensive trucks, Toyota is aiming straight at a gap Americans have been begging brands to fill: a compact, practical, affordable pickup that still feels tough, modern, and smart. And the moment you start looking closer, you realize this truck could completely disrupt the segment. Let's start with why the Stout matters. Over the last few years, trucks have grown massive and costly, pushing many buyers away. Toyota clearly noticed this frustration. The 2026 Stout is expected to sit below the Tacoma, targeting city drivers, first-time truck buyers, and people who want utility without excess. This isn't about towing houses, it's about everyday usability, efficiency, and smart design. And that strategy alone already puts pressure on rivals like the Ford Maverick and Hyundai Santa Cruz. Design-wise, the 2026 Stout blends classic Toyota toughness with modern simplicity. It looks boxy, confident, and purpose-built, not flashy for the sake of attention. The upright stance, squared-off fenders, bold grille, and clean body lines give it a rugged personality that feels authentic. It's compact enough for urban streets, yet muscular enough to still feel like a real truck. Toyota seems to be saying, this is a working pickup, just a smarter one. Under the hood is where curiosity really builds. While Toyota hasn't officially confirmed every detail, strong expectations point toward a hybrid-focused powertrain, possibly borrowing technology from Toyota's proven systems. That means better fuel economy, lower emissions, and smooth everyday performance, something most traditional trucks still struggle with. There's also talk of a turbocharged engine option, which would give the Stout enough punch for hauling gear, bikes, and weekend loads without sacrificing efficiency. If Toyota gets this balance right, it could become the most practical truck in America. Inside, the Stout appears to move far beyond what we usually expect from a compact pickup. Instead of a bare-bones interior, Toyota is likely delivering modern infotainment, digital displays, smartphone integration, and advanced safety tech. Expect features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and collision avoidance, tech that used to be luxury only but is now becoming standard. This is Toyota making sure the Stout feels like a 2026 vehicle, not a budget compromise. What truly makes the Stout exciting is its positioning. Toyota isn't trying to compete with full-size giants. They're redefining what most people actually need. A truck that fits in garages, sips fuel, costs less, and still gets the job done. For young buyers, small business owners, outdoor enthusiasts, and daily commuters, the Stout makes a lot of sense. And that's exactly why it could explode in popularity. Pricing will be a massive factor, and this is where Toyota could really change the game. If the Stout launches at an accessible price point, it instantly becomes one of the best value trucks on the market. Affordable entry cost plus Toyota reliability is a dangerous combination for competitors. People don't just want trucks anymore, they want smart purchases, and the Stout feels like it was designed with that mindset. Then there's the emotional factor. The Stout name carries history, and Toyota reviving it sends a message. This isn't a rushed experiment. It's a carefully planned comeback. Toyota knows its audience, and it knows timing matters. With fuel prices, urban living, and practicality becoming more important than ever, the Stout arrives at exactly the right moment. So does the 2026 Toyota Stout really change the truck game? It just might. Not by being the biggest or strongest, but by being the most sensible, efficient, and user-friendly pickup for modern drivers. If Toyota delivers what it's promising, the Stout won't just sell well, it could force the entire truck market to rethink its priorities, and that's what makes this truck special. It's not about hype, it's about evolution. The Stout represents a shift towards smarter trucks, and Toyota may have just set a new standard. Let me know in the comments, would you choose the 2026 Toyota Stout over a full-size truck? And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because here on MVP Wheel, we cover the cars that actually matter.